Hi, this is with a review of the Jayson Tatum signature, the jt1. I think that's a stupid name, and even the logo JT reminds me of the Jimmy Butler logo that Jordan Brand quickly conjured up and then gave up and lost to Li Ning. So this shoe for a size 9, it weighs about 340 grams, and it feels just as light, if not lighter than what the digits show. It fits sort of true to size, but it feels kind of narrow and kind of long. So try it on and decide what's a good fit for you, whether you want to go up half a size and jeopardize the length, or go down half a size or go true to size and risk having a bit of a pinching sensation around the pinky toe area. So yeah, there. Generally, I think true to size would be okay. The upper material, it's breathable, and the fit overall, there's no crazy dead space all around, so that's nice. And the heel cup, there's a bit of a space in the heel cup. It feels like should have been a bit more padding or a bit of a better lockdown from the heel towards the front of the shoe. So it feels like, for me, it felt like there was a bit of a dead space in the heel area. So some heel slip I've experienced. I don't think it's bad as the LeBron 20. Almost as bad, sort of. Not that terminal, but it's there. Try it on and decide for yourself if it works for you or not, if it's a good fit for your foot or not. And yeah, and the midsole, it's, I don't know what foam it is, but they seem to try and emulate what the Currys did for the Under Armour brand. The heel is just all foam with no outsole rubber extra attached to it. Yeah. But the pattern is the groove is a lot deeper and thicker. The blades are thicker, the grooves are deeper, so expect this to last a lot better than the Under Armour Flow series. The foam itself, the cushioning, it's improving for Nike shoes that had no Zoom Air in the heel, did not have any specific proprietary foam in the heel, like the One Take and the Zoom Freak 4, and yeah, those recent models with nothing in the heel, just foam, but the foam feel almost as good as the Flow foam, and this is right up there. The heel feels pretty plush. On the forefoot, there's a zoom, and it's exposed all around. They try to cut down a lot of weight. The traction pattern for the rubber area, there's 2 bits here. Overall, this pattern is working nicely. I was a little bit concerned whether it might be too dust sensitive, but it's not that bad. This pattern is actually some of the better patterns that we've had from Nike. They don't automatically copy and paste the ones from Kobe 9, what they did with the PG 5s. But this is nice. This is a nice step forward. As for the zoom, it's a pretty big square zoom on the forefoot, and there's a lot of space around it, detachment, so it feels a bit like the unlocked zoom from the Jordan 28 through 30, but those zoom felt kind of flat and hard, but they had a bit of more of a bounce to it. This one actually feels like it gives that bounce at the same time some level of plushness, so it feels like a nice little upgrade. Of course, it's not as bouncy or springy as the unlocked zoom, but it feels close to that. As for the lateral anti-inversion contraption they have here, I like the wings. These plastic wings do a good job of containing your foot from rolling over. But this little area that's exposed, these little plastics, they kind of remind me of the Mellow M5 or M6, where the plastic was here and you could feel your ankle going to an automatic 90-degree crackle. This actually folds a little bit, and inside the shoe, your foot is actually moving a little bit more inside this containment. So it feels like it provides a little bit of a safety blanket, but it doesn't feel as secure as the kind of this huge lateral stability board, and this much wider base that provides that lockdown or that breakage as you accidentally roll your ankle over. So I feel like this could be better. I think this is work in progress. I think they were trying to do something different, but I feel like it falls too easily, but at the same time, it doesn't completely easily let you roll over, but it's not that great. It's a nice attempt, but it's work in progress, I feel. So this will provide some degree of ankle inversion stability, but not as good as a traditional outrigger or that containment frame that you have on the lateral side, like the KD14. But I would say this is definitely better than the KD15, which is, as you've seen, Durant working out and breaking his ankle on his stupid shoe. So yeah, this is better, but could be better. Hopefully, this is a step in the right direction. This is a pretty low cost budget shoe. Costs slightly over $100 or around $100, depending on where you're purchasing it from. So overall, this is a pretty good shoe. The insole is a basic standard EVA and an Ortholite insole. They have this crazy wording that says "Welcome to the zoo," and this is supposed to show a lot of that jungle, bloody forest kind of ambiance, but it just doesn't scream Jayson Tatum. He's just this scrawny, nerdy-looking dude who is efficient. I don't see him as a brawler, so this is a very misguided pattern in terms of trying to emulate Jayson Tatum's image, or maybe this is what Jayson Tatum wants to be. Overall, it feels like, basically, to sum it up, it feels like if you like the PG1 through 3, then this feels like the PG1 through 3 with improved zoom setting on the forefoot and much plusher heel foam.